Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Flow make digits, I'm on my business, stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Crew in the cut, hey, you want us, red run when I tell a peace. Love is love. Love is love. Bendo with the switch again. Boy deliver like he heffing. Core with digits, give him estimates. Somersaults for my Benjamins. I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a scene, baby. LABB been the team, baby. Been Papa, word the G, baby. Look, labs till I'm finished. Had a handful of lemons through the hand. Got a bag, now the hands in the business. For my hand, it's a ticket. Talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I've been playing with the minutes that they been should've get. I'm flipping every bitch that they should've paid. Had to find a way to get it. This isn't what you made. If I ever wanna dip, then I'm brink with the blade. And I'm brinking a blink on the brink, some dumb shit. Watch how I move, cause I know the brink's coming. Watch for the blues, cause I know that they dumping. Nothing in my view, so it's hush on discussion. Hush on discussions, you know what you need to. I keep it in the fam to let know that I don't need you. Y'all cats be see-through, heading out to peace. You been king, I'm regal, got it in my abisu. Came through dripping Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Flow make digits, I'm on my business, stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Crew in the cut, hey, you want us, her run when I tell her peace. Love is love. Yeah.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy, Mac, the Mad Scientist.
And it's your boy, Boogie Effin' Blends, as you can read it in the caption right here, the Visionary. And we are here for another week of Nerd Talk Live. What is poppin'?
What is poppin'? What is poppin',
yes,
man? As you can see, I'm in a different location, a different setup, man. So over the next couple weeks, I'm going to be in a hotel room because I'm going to be traveling a good bit in May. So I know the week after next, I'm going to be in Raleigh for Animazement. So Animazement is dope. It's a yearly. What happened?
Is there something specific you're looking forward to seeing over there?
Well, you know, it's a yearly thing for Orange Phoenix. So we always get accepted to go and do press for Animazement. And so this time they was gracious enough to give us like 4 press badges. So
nice.
I actually have an extra one. But yeah. So it's like 4-day event from Thursday to Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So we're definitely going to get some pictures in. Get some photos in because the more the merrier. We always do it every year. We always do Raleigh GalaxyCon 2. That's in July. I know I personally won't be there, but the staff of Orange Phoenix will be there for GalaxyCon. So another goal of ours is to one.
It's all about that FaceTime.
All about the FaceTime, yo. And also want to go to MomoCon, which is in Atlanta, which ironically is the same weekend as Animazement. So that's the competition. So both of them are 4 days a week. So you got one in Atlanta, you got one in Raleigh over Memorial Day weekend. So it's a party either way, man. I got a place, you know, we good. We good.
It's good to have options.
Yeah.
It's good to have options. You don't want to go, you don't want to be stuck going to the same place every year due to your, you know, geographic location and where you're located and stuff. It's hard to make it to California. If you're in California, sometimes it's hard to make it to New York. So if you're on the East Coast, you have, you know, a few different places to choose from, man. It's good to keep it different every now and then. Switch it up.
Oh yeah, indeed, man. Listen, we got a jam-packed show for you guys today, man. We got some Nintendo news for you guys, man. We just like the thumbnail said, what NES game made the cut. So just like the title, we're gonna give you our personal top 10 NES games, like from the original Nintendo days. Now, just to put that out there for you Geek Corner members, we don't know each other's list.
No, this is complete news to each other. We almost slipped up and talked about it right before the show. Yeah, and then we was like, oh, okay. And I gotta let y'all know this, right? So as we were talking, I was telling him how, you know, I was going through my top 10 and there was a lot of games that I was going through, and I even made room for 5 honorable mentions. And he did, if he could have just put his hand on my chest He was like, yo, let me stop you right there. And I was like, what you mean? And he was like, ain't no honorable mentions, bro. You got 1 through 10. And that's the rules, bro.
Yes.
I think there's some kind of trauma there, but I don't know. But,
hey, listen. There's a Geek Corner member, right?
Yeah.
And he's like an avid listener to the show. He's a rule breaker. Like whenever
I heard,
just like in the link below, we have a Facebook group page, right? And sometimes I ask like, what is your top 5 this? What is your top 10 that? And I'm to the point of saying in the post, no honorable mentions in all caps, because this person always put honorable mentions to make the list easier. I'm like, no, goddamn it, like
can't do that. Can't do that.
You got to make it tough.
Now. And I'm glad that you told me that too, because I actually moved one from my honorable mention into my top 10. And I'll tell you which one I moved at the very end.
Okay. All right. Cool, man. And so we're going to be talking about our top 10 list. And also there's news of an announcement of Nintendo World Championships. Now, those of us that are old enough to remember, there used to be, there's gaming competitions now. There's esports and stuff like that. But we go back to the humble beginnings of Atari and Nintendo. And Nintendo had the World Championships. Now, those of us that are familiar with the Wizard that came out in '89, that was pretty much the World Championships. Like, you pick a specific game, you get the highest score or whatever the case may be. Because this before like Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before FGC, it's like skills had to be shown. Not saying skills is not needed for FGC, because you definitely need that.
Yeah. But, you know what? Not for nothing. I low key I forgot about that movie for a little bit, and I need to refamiliarize myself with it ASAP.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Get the Blu-ray.
Oh yeah, it's touched up.
Yes, get the collector's edition, because it's a 2-disc. So you got the movie itself, and then you got one where the movie has the commentary, and like the director, the producers, or whatever, talk about certain scenes. There's deleted scenes too, so it actually show you deleted scenes. And honestly and truly, like if they added those deleted scenes in there, it would have been a darker movie.
Really,
it would have dug a lot deeper. And like different traumatic experiences and stuff like that in the Wizard. Because remember, Jimmy was the traumatized one, right?
Yep.
For those who haven't seen the movie, I ain't gonna spoil it for you. I mean, hell, the movie came out in '89, so
right.
Like for the new people, for the new people out there that never heard of the Wizard, you definitely need to check out the Wizard. You got to check that out. But anyway. Yeah. But yeah, the Blu-ray got a lot of added features on there. I saw it at it was an anime convention I've been to. I forgot the name of it. It wasn't Ichiban Con. Maybe it was. It was Ichiban Con. Now that I think about it.
You think I could find it at Second and Charles?
There's a possibility. You could easily get it on Amazon. It can be at your house in 2 days. So,
well, that's that's the move. You was making it sound like that was. Nah. Okay, yeah, I get the Blu-ray. I get it.
The Blu-ray. Now, I'm probably going to get another one and don't open it. Like, just have it in plastic. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I couldn't resist, bro. I had to open that bitch up, and on a Saturday morning, it felt like a Saturday. I put the windows up in the house, let the cool breeze come through, let the sun peer in.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, watch the Wizard.
Yeah, that's crazy. You could probably rent it on YouTube or Amazon.
Yeah,
but it ain't the same. You don't get the deleted scenes. You don't get the direct commentary.
You don't. You don't get the deleted scenes.
You're right. I need that. I need that. You're right.
you gotta have that, man. You gotta have that. So,
yes, sir.
First off, man, we definitely gonna be talking about some Nintendo. And now with Nintendo, before we get into our top 10 list, we definitely gonna talk about this news about Switch and the Nintendo World Championships. The NES edition is up for pre-order. Now, according to IGN, it stated that the NES edition, a collection of over 150 challenges from 13 different NES games, is coming exclusively to Switch on July the 18th. It's available for pre-order now in digital and physical editions, but stock of the physical edition has been iffy. It's gone in and out of stock a couple times. And in other words, if you want it and you see it in stock, grab it, sooner than later. Now, also, what comes in this physical game is a gold color replica NES cartridge, which is classic. 13 art cards, 5 pins, and if you don't want all the cool physical extras, you can always get it in the eShop for $30. I'm gonna get the physical edition just because why not? Also included is the games is Balloon Fight, Donkey Kong, Excite Bite, Ice Climber, Kid Icarus, Kirby's Adventure, Metroid, Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, and Lost Levels, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure Link, and also they have a speedrun mode that has you run through sections of the game as fast as you can to set new personal records. And there's a world championship mode with global online leaderboards so you can compete with others. And party mode lets you play local competitions with up to 8 players.
Yes, sir.
That's dope.
That's cool, bro. That's Nintendo's lane. That's why they stay relevant. That's their lane. And they know that, and they take advantage of that. I ain't mad at Nintendo. I love what they do. Unlike the other two.
Yeah, anyway. Unlike the other gaming company that we're gonna talk about that is getting flamed right now. Getting flamed. But either way, like this is unexpected though. Like this is something that I ran across earlier this week, and I'm like, whoa. Like, they didn't make no new announcement or anything like that. I just by accident. Like you got to get, if you are an old school gamer head and you want to challenge yourself and stuff like that with speed runs, because Nintendo games, were not easy.
That was a thing. And that was a thing though. Speed running, like that was like a sense of pride. Like, bro, I could beat this game in fucking 30 minutes. You'd be like, bullshit.
Let me show you.
Me? Shit. Sit back. Hold my Capri Sun. Watch me work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit over there. Yeah. Sit over there.
Hold this Mondo. Watch me do what I do.
This man say Mondo. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Yo
shit.
This man say Mondo.
Mondo.
This man pull out the Mondo. Wait a minute. Hold on. It was Mondo. Was it Squeeze It? It was Squeeze It, right?
Yeah.
It was Squeeze It. Yeah. But I was pro Mondo.
Mondo all day.
Yeah, I was pro Mondo on that one.
The grape Mondo was my favorite.
I like the red one. I really did like the red one. I did like the red one, but Mondo was on point, man. But the game
thing is cool.
Yeah, the speedrun thing is cool.
They did that. And I like the global online leaderboards because Nintendo. I mean, I think it's safe to say like the two big markets for Nintendo are the U.S. and Japan, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, and of course, it's in other places of the world. But that in itself, I always thought has been like a friendly rivalry in terms of gaming.
Yeah.
And just having that global leaderboard and stuff like that is dope. I think is it like each game has their own leaderboard, or is it like a culmination? Is it because it might be like you might be able to match yourself against other players in stats, like in other stats too. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe high score per level or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But this is Nintendo's name. This is why they make so much money. I fuck with it. This is dope.
I think honestly and truly, I think every game has its own speed run. Like it has its own deal, which is great because, for the veteran, we kind of remember like certain levels, how to get through certain levels or whatever the case may be. But, like competing with other people, being the number one in the world, like that's really where it's at. Like that's the selling point, because like who don't want to be the number one person in the world for playing Kid Icarus or playing Super Mario 1, 2, and 3, or whatever the case may be. Like, come on, man, Metroid.
Facts.
Come on.
And for $30, that's great. That's great. I know $60 for the whole thing.
The whole shebang, yeah.
The whole shebang is $60, but I think that's worth it to me. And $30 to get the gold controller and the replica.
Yeah,
that's all day.
Yeah,
that's all.
I'm gonna get that. I'm scared to open the bitch. I ain't gonna hold you. Like if I get it, I don't even know if I want to open it.
I wouldn't, bro. I would see if I get my hands on 2. That would hold that real talk. Yeah. I think that's if it's already hard to get.
Yeah. Just go ahead and get it. Leave it in plastic, and then buy the digital copy and play that. You know, and just keep it pushing.
Right.
But see, now I'm giving away my idea.
I don't know about that though. I would have. I can't. If I had I'd have to have 2. I'd have to have what's inside the box, bro. I gotta have what's inside the box.
Would you flip one of them?
I gotta touch it. Yeah, no doubt. Like not right away though. Not right away. I'll hold that. Yup.
This man said it with no hesitation. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I will flip it,
bro.
I will flip it,
but not right away. I'm gonna wait like 30 years.
I wouldn't even wait that long. I mean, you could do at least 5, because Nintendo. So the regular NES is such a nostalgia thing. Like to get it in mint condition, like never out the box, like you're gonna spend a few hundred on that, because I got a homegirl right now that has a Nintendo that's in the box, and she has not played it. She don't want to play it or whatever. She don't even know the value of it really. I'm like, yo, you can give me that. She's like, nah, I just like the fact that I have a Nintendo, but you ain't playing the goddamn thing. Like, come on, man. And so it drives me up the wall. Every time I see it, I think about that Nintendo that she has. I don't even want to look at it. So
I'm looking to see if you can even buy a brand new NES right now.
Yeah.
And I don't see any like brand new in the box NES. But I will tell you what I see.
Never will either.
Is I see, but like if there was one, how much do you think somebody would pay for it?
Oh, they're gonna spend a few racks. Like straight out clean, like a clean, like
brand new out the box. The box ain't even fucked up. Oh, here we go, brand new. This is the Nintendo NES 101 top loader console control deck with Toys R Us receipt.
Okay. The top loader. It's not a regular one. It's the one one of the newer NESs, right before the SNES came out.
Yeah. It's the top loader joint. That one, but even that one is $1,500.
What? $1,500?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. See, so imagine, a brand new top loader, right? Is $1,500. So imagine a regular joint with the flipper door.
Oh yeah, that'd be different.
Even with the regular Nintendo games that still has the box, and still got the manual in great condition, you're gonna spend a few $100s.
No doubt.
The retro gaming market is crazy, and because everybody loves retro stuff, and there was a boom in it.
Oh yeah,
especially during COVID, and it still is. And and that's why you see these pop-ups of retro gaming stores, because there's so much there's profit in that, especially for the older crowd. You know what I mean? So, hell, the Neo Geo AES system is still like maybe $400 or $500 still. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen it.
Would you buy that? Would you pay that?
For the AES?
Yes. And would you and if you did, what are you doing with it?
Not a damn thing. Damn thing. I'm a buy it and keep it in the box. For those that don't know what Neo Geo is basically, SNK's console. It was a portable arcade. That's really what it was. Because when Nintendo, we had certain games, we wasn't paying attention to the graphics. We just paying attention to the fact it was an entertainment system. But in the arcade, that same game gonna have better graphics because of the technology that's in the arcade. But Neo Geo said, nah, we're not gonna dumb down our graphics. We're gonna make it a direct port from arcade cabinet to console, and it's gonna cost you at least maybe $200 per cartridge, because it was the same price as a Sega Genesis or SNES.
Right.
So
facts.
It's freaking wild.
So it just stayed with them. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, but like the NES games though, man, it's so many classic games. But the funny thing about it, those games are not for the weak of heart. Like any Nintendo game is not for the weak of heart.
I know, bro. So, they were all challenging, bro. They were all challenging games, bro. Ninja Turtles, bro.
Oh, don't get me. Oh boy. You now wait a minute. Are you talking about the arcade game? Or are you talking the one where you had to switch? You could hit pause and switch turtles in between.
No, the arcade game.
So you talking about the beat 'em up?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I thought you was talking about the OG one.
Hold on. When you say the beat 'em up, what you talk? Okay, you talk about like the Streets of Rage type joint.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You talking about the OG one?
We talking about the same one, yeah.
Okay, the OG one. Okay, the one where you can switch turtles in between. Okay, yeah, that one.
We talking about the same one.
The water stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We gonna talk about that, but like the kids these days, right? I don't think they got the stones to actually go back and play a Nintendo game and feel like they can beat it.
Well, they're just gonna say this game is stupid. They're gonna be like, this is dumb, like this is all graphic, this is shitty. The game doesn't work. I jumped. What the fuck? I jumped. Why is it doing that? I landed it. Why is it acting like this game is junk? And that's gonna be their excuse. But it's just like, bro, this game is hard. You got to be good at video games. Bro.
Like, bro, you're trash. That's what you are.
You're trash. Garbage. I jumped. I can hear it in my head right now. Yeah, landfill.
And Geek Corner members, man, leave us comments, man. We will definitely read off those comments, man. Like some of your favorite Nintendo NES memories out there, man. But I mean, I'm gonna challenge like my girlfriend's kid, right? I'm gonna challenge him. I'm gonna have him play a Nintendo game. I'm not gonna give him Battletoads or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right out the rip because I don't wanna steal his soul right there, right? I'm gonna ease him into it. And I'm like, nah. Now you play this. Or it's easy now. I'm gonna make him feel overconfident, and then I'm gonna drop that knowledge on his ass
and crush his soul.
Crush his soul, man. Set him up and watch him fall, man. Like
Skeletor. Watch him fall.
Domino effect.
Diabolical.
Diabolical. But check it. So we got our top 10 list.
Mm-hmm.
Who want to go first? You want to go first, or you want me?
So you want me to do my top 10? I go through the whole list, and then you go through yours, or are we going like 10s for 9s for 8s for 7s? How are we doing it?
Oh, that's a good idea. 10 for 10s, 9 for 9s. We'll do that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
What you got? So, what you got for your number 10?
At my number 10.
All right.
I got Dr. Mario. I had a lot of fun playing Dr. Mario.
Like, I respect it.
Endless hours and hours and hours of playing Dr. Mario. Don't know what the appeal about the game was, but I think it was just what we talked about. Like, it was challenging. Like, you didn't know what you were going to get. And it was like, it made you think. And oddly enough, that was one of the games that my mom really, 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 really enjoyed. She used to play the shit out of some Dr. Mario. So I think me and her we try to best each other and stuff all the time too. And I don't know, like Dr. Mario is one of my top 10 NES games all time.
Word. Okay. My number 10 is Shadowgate.
Shadowgate, Shadowgate. That's everybody loves Shadowgate, bro.
Shadowgate. And to put it in context, like with Shadowgate was basically kind of like an RPG. You was a finger. That's what you were. That's all you were. You was a finger. But you had to solve like different puzzles in each stage and make the wrong decision. You will die. You will fall to your death, or Wraith will take your soul, or stone gargoyles will come to life and fly your ass into the sky.
It's like, bro, what type of acid were you on, bro? You gargoyles and shit, bro. It's crazy.
But the thing is, though, about Shadowgate was, like, I think you played the role of a prince, and you're supposed to take down, like, this demon-like character. But it's the story about it, because you read these stories, and, like, when you click on certain things, it tell you, open the door. You open the door, and you see this and this and this and this and this. And it shows the picture, and it puts you in that mode. Like, as a kid,
right?
You you're not looking at the still shots. You're visualizing. You're actually doing it. So
right.
And it was frightening. Like as a kid, like it was frightening because it's like, you know, I used to play that shit in the dark, man, to get the best intensity out of that. And
really?
there was, I used to play that shit in the dark. I was
built like that.
I was playing.
I wasn't built like that, bro. Like some video games scare the shit out of me, bro. Like, like a real quick side note, Fear. The first time I played Fear, a grown ass man, I thought I was gonna be cool and play that shit in the dark. And then I had to convince my little brother to get up and watch me play the game because I didn't want to play that shit by myself because I was scared.
Yeah.
And there was like the very first scary thing that happened in that game. Very first scary thing that happened in that game, Mershkin. I was like, nope. I cut that shit smooth off, bro. Smooth the fuck off. I was like, nah, I'm just kidding, bro. I'm not playing this shit. I was like, hell nah. Grown ass man now. I can't imagine you playing this on the Nintendo with the lights off, just thugging it like that. You're different.
Yeah, you're different. You're really different out here. You're great. For me, I will never forget this stage. Right, there was a wraith like right in front of me, and you can't walk by him. You got to do something to him to make him move, or to like I think you got to burn him. It's something crazy, and also you got 2 torches. Right, if them bitches go out, you dead.
That's your ass.
It goes dark, and it just play this eerie music when you dead to it, like and it show like this skull, this Grim Reaper, like with the sickle or whatever. He was like, yeah. I'm about to take your ass home.
yeah. Come with me.
Come with me. Your dumb ass.
You were your
for
dumb
letting
ass.
Them torches go out.
I was just about to say, all you had to do was keep them shits lit. You dumb bitch.
Yeah, don't toss them in the water. It will go out. Like, shit makes sense in that game. It was crazy. Critical thinking. What's your number 9?
All right, so my number 9, I actually switched out.
Okay.
But for my number 9, I got Mega Man 6.
Ooh, 6?
6.
Was that the last Mega Man on NES?
Probably. I think so. But I don't know. I think that came out maybe 90.
Damn, man, you went high up there, man. That was wow. Yeah, you caught me off guard with that one. You caught me really off guard.
Mega Man 6 released in 93.
93.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So what about Mega Man 6 got you?
It was the boss fights, bro. The boss fights, bro. The boss fights and that were mad fun. Mm-hmm. There was Blizzard Man, Flame Man, Night Man, Plant Man, Centaur Man. Mm-hmm. And they all had like and some of them had like, you know, obviously different attacks based on which man they are, right? The Centaur had like the Flash. The Flame Man had a blast. The Night Man had this crusher. So it was like they all had different ones, and that was like I think my first one where I was just really, really into the boss fights.
Yeah.
And that's something that I always remember with Mega Man 6. So that was one of my faves.
You know what? Because any Mega Man game you play, the regular ones, like not the X series, but there was a pattern. Like there's a certain boss you meet first. And then that boss able to beat the next boss easy, but you got to figure that shit out though. It don't tell you this person weak against this. It don't tell you that. And then I mean, you got to make it through the damn stage first.
Right. And you, bro, in 94, I'm 6.
Yeah.
93, I'm 5. You know what I mean? So I'm like, and I didn't have all the NES games, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, the ones that I did have, bro, I played the dog shit out of those, bro. I ran them things to the ground.
Bro,
Mega Man 6, bro. I love Mega Man 6.
But listen though, you see how old you were when you was playing that game though? But you made it pretty far at 5 years old, right?
That's
5
true.
5 years old.
That's true. I beat it.
Yeah,
I learned the weaknesses. I beat. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, bro. I didn't
it's
even think
crazy.
about that. Yeah,
learn how to strategize. We grew up fast through Nintendo. Different, hardcore. Different. We live hard, rough.
Mm-hmm.
My number 9 is Contra. Yeah, that's my number 9. My number 9 is Contra.
I thought that would be higher on your list. To be fair,
the tops of my list is going to surprise you.
And funny enough, that didn't even make my list.
What? Contra didn't make the list? Wow. The most okay. Now I'm really interested in this list now because if Contra didn't make it, I'm really interested in this list now.
So it wasn't about Contra. I mean, Contra's a staple, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody loves Contra. When you think about like the NES in general, I think Contra, even the box art, I think is just like one of those things you just remember.
Yeah.
Especially growing up and when we grew up, Contra's a staple. I played the dog. I love Contra, but again, that game is hard as hell.
Yeah. While we on the subject of box art, man, box art for the NES was top tier.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like,
yeah, you're right.
If that box art was trash, you wasn't picking that shit up.
You wasn't playing it, bro. They had to be on point.
Yeah, they had to be on that book. They had to be on that shit. Because if it was on some bullshit, I don't want that, man. What is this trash shit? Don't give me that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like, it's on your great grandma give you, man. Like, you say you want a game, here you go, and this box art is like freaking 2. Like lion cubs jumping over a river or some shit like that. You're like, what is this?
Right. The fuck? What the hell going on here? Your dad in there trying to figure out what the hell going on. You're like, man, let me
television.
Television. You stupid, dog. Golly.
Your number 8, bro. What's your number 8?
For number 8, I got Double Dragon 3.
Ooh, Double Dragon 3.
Yes.
Okay.
I got Double Dragon 3. And to be fair, I never played 2. And maybe had I played 2, I'd have a different opinion. But I did like 3 more than I liked 1.
Okay.
But yeah, I never played 2. So yeah, Double Dragon 3. Double Dragon in general, I think, is another one of those titles for the NES that is just like goated.
Yeah, easily. One of the best beat 'em ups. Like one of the first beat 'em ups, man. Obviously, then you got River City Ransom. That was all that. And Falco said he's not mad at it.
He ain't mad at that. Yeah.
He ain't mad at it, man. My number 8 is also Double Dragon, but it's Double Dragon 2.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's Double Dragon 2.
So, like, I don't know, man. I never got to play Double Dragon 2, but I think so. Me and you had a little conversation before the show too about usually number 2 being the best out of the whole series.
Yeah. 2 to me is the best one, man. The music is iconic, man. Like I can hear it.
Yeah.
Like he got you ready, man. Like no 2 buttons. I'm like, all right, we good. Then you got those different modes where you could probably fight each other, like knock each other's block off or whatever, man. But
yeah.
I would say maybe a couple months ago I was on this Super Double Dragon kick because they dropped off I wouldn't say a remake, but there is a current gen Double Dragon, right? And you can play different characters or whatever, and it's dope. It's really dope. You can play as Marion, Billy,
Xbox.
Jimmy,
Steam,
Bobo. Yeah, it's on all platforms.
It's on all platforms. Okay.
Yeah, it's on all platforms. So it's pretty dope. But I'm pro Double Dragon 2, man. Like I got to get that. I need that.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah,
I should play it, but knowing me now, bro, I know I'll get frustrated. But I'll play it though. I'll play it.
One day, we gotta look on Steam and see if Double Dragon is there, like the old one. We gotta see. We gotta see. So, what's your number 7?
Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden is my number 7.
the numbers. Oh man. Okay.
You don't like Ninja Gaiden?
Yes. Yes. I do. I do.
You made it look like
man. It's them damn. Listen, hold up. These damn birds and that damn bat. Okay.
No. Honestly, real talk. We've been talking about hard games and shit like that. Like,
yes,
Ninja Gaiden though is the original like hard game. To me, like this is the OG Dark Souls. This is the OG like this is the hard game that you Ninja Gaiden hard as fuck.
Yes. There's no question about that.
Yes.
Ninja Gaiden will test your metal. I'm telling you.
Real talk.
And even when they did like the remakes, like on Xbox and PlayStation or whatever, them bitches was hard too.
They were hard too.
Yeah.
But
I see somebody beat it without catching a L.
Yo, I saw that. I don't know if it was like without catching an L, but I did see a speed run of somebody running Ninja Gaiden through speed run, and I was like, this is amazing to me, bro. I ain't this is sorcery.
Bro, I see someone do it without getting any life bars taken.
That's crazy.
And like, I'm like, and honestly, in the final boss stage, there's a little glitch. There's like a jump cancel type of deal.
Yeah.
But if you don't know it, you're guaranteed to lose at least one life bar, at least, and then you can finish off the final boss or whatever. But I seen the guy do it, man. I'm like, how he jump cancel? It was crazy. But Ninja Gaiden, bro, damn,
Ninja Gaiden, bro. What it didn't. Never mind. We'll see.
It brought some memories though. It brought some memories.
Okay.
It definitely brought some memories. That damn bird. Yeah. That damn bird.
I did see your whole body tense up as soon as I said that shit. Your whole body tense. You said, ooh. Like you just got sent right back to that same couch you was playing Ninja Gaiden on.
Listen, you remember Training Day, right?
Yeah.
When Hoyt shot Denzel and he made that face, you're like, oh, you motherfucker. That's what that bird did to me. Anytime you try to jump to the next platform, that bird will come swoop down and caught your ass.
Get your ass, bro. Ain't nothing you can do about it, bro. That's it. Oh, bro, that'll ruin your night, bro. That little
entire night. Then they play that jingle, dog. It's the jingle. It's like it's almost lyrically it's saying you're a dumbass for jumping.
Yeah, because it's like it's almost like a happy jingle, and you just like don't patronize me, game. Fuck you.
Let me get this max controller, man, so I can.
Yeah, for real. Like get it.
Oh man. So I'm gonna say this right. I'm gonna say it right off the rip. Ninja Gaiden is not on my list, so that's another reason why I cringe too. Because, but my number 7 though is Rad Racer 2.
Wow.
Yeah. Rad Racer 2 is my yes. Coast to Coast, Gumball Crash. The music, you could select the music or whatever, and that's one of the games I never beat either. I never beaten Rad Racer 2.
I barely remember that. Like I forgot all about that, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Rad Racer. Well, the first Rad Racer was in it was in the Wizard, but I got Rad Racer 2. I don't know how I ended up getting Rad Racer 2, but you could actually hit the down button.
He said, "I don't know how I did it."
But you can hold that down button and it'll make your car jump like it's on hydraulics. It was like you can hear the meter go up, and as soon as you let that thing go, you automatically at max speed, like automatically, like you just take off. But you can't do that every level, because sooner or later when you drive at night, it's gonna curve, and then you might hit a car, you might hit a tree or some shit, and then you lose time. And then
you said it is gonna curve. Because I remember Rad Racer 2, because like they even had like those I don't know if you remember that level where it was like all black and then the lines were green and then you could see
the night stage.
background and shit. Yeah, the night stage.
Yeah. Love that shit, bro. That shit looks so realistic to me, dog. I was like,
yo, back in the day, bro, those visuals were top tier, bro.
Yes.
Those visuals were crazy, bro, because you could see like the taillights, you could see like the body of the car and stuff, and like depending which way you were turning, you would see like the different angle of the car. So it was like the 2-bit version of 3D or the 8-bit version of 3D, and it was, I don't know, man. You're right. I forgot all about that game, but like visually, that game was stunning at the time.
It was, man. Wish I had a Power Glove to play with it, but you know, I heard the Power Glove was cool to have, but it wasn't cool to play with. but
yeah, I never played with it. And you could drift in that game too. I think
you
like,
can.
Like you like,
hey, don't drift too much, cause you fly your ass clean off the track.
Oh yeah, clean off. Yeah, you're right.
Hitting that sand and hit a rock, and then they go that time. So what's your number 6?
My number 6.
Oh boy, we getting there. We getting to the gritty.
Yeah, we are getting to the gritty now because this is. It was really difficult for me to place this one because this is like. I put it here and I have to take it with a grain of salt. But
all right.
Number 6 for me is going to be Tecmo Bowl. Tecmo Super Bowl was my shit.
I'm not mad at Tecmo Bowl, bro. I'm not mad at that.
Tecmo Bowl is my shit, bro. Another game, hours and hours, bro. I love that shit. And it was especially playing with your friends.
Yeah.
That is when the shit got really fun. Playing by yourself was like, guys, it's cool, but playing with your friends,
yes,
that shit was fun.
Man, my number 6, Super Mario Brothers 3.
Number 6.
That's my Super Mario Brothers 3. I got something higher than that. But Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3.
At number 6?
I got it at number 6, man. I mean, you know, my personal top 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I think?
I'm just saying. I'm not saying you crazy, but I'm just surprised.
You can say it. You can say you crazy. You crazy, dog. You crazy. Listen,
oh man, I can't wait to. Your top 5 are gonna be crazy. Mine is 2 though. To be fair though.
Oh yeah, you know. So I will say this. So I know in any gaming space, Super Mario Bros. 3 is gonna be way higher. Like I fully understand that. But you know, like the stuff that I have played, you know what I'm saying, I enjoy more. And then see Falco, like I understand. I overstand. Like, yes, it is. I understand that it's low there. I understand. But there's other games that I really did enjoy. I do love Super Mario Bros. 3. Do not get me wrong. Like, these are the games that I will play from start to finish at any point. You know what I mean? It's just
all 10 of them. Right.
All 10 of them from start to finish. Like, no question about it. So, there's that, man. And there's some stuff that I switched around. There's some stuff that I took off, and I was sad about it that I took off. Yeah. Like, it was you know, it was stuff. It was. I was mad. I was mad by the time I was finished doing this. I was mad. I was upset. I was upset. But yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3, man. I mean, the fact that you can actually navigate the stages or whatever and hit that whistle and automatically go to the end level, and
yes, bro.
Like that was crazy. And then you got the roulette. Like, every time you go to the end of the level, you hope you get them 3 stars, because you know that's when you really be banking them lives. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
Bro.
And that was the first one where you got the raccoon Mario.
Yeah.
The one flying around, bro. Like that. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Yo, I used to hoard them joints, yo. I used to hoard them leaves. I was like, I swear, I used to hoard the peas, like the peas and the leaves. Those are the ones that I always hoard. And I was like, man, nah, I ain't using that. I ain't using that.
Bro. The more you talk about it, the more and more you like, man, this shit should have been way higher, dog.
Yeah, I already know. I already know.
All right.
What's your number 5?
I got TMNT, bro.
Whoa.
I got TMNT.
Okay. TMNT.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that to me was, I think that might have been one of the first Nintendo games I played. Okay. If not the first Nintendo game I played. So that was like almost like my introduction to like video games.
Okay.
And that's always gonna hold a place in my heart there. Not to mention like the game is hard as fuck, and also not to mention like it's the Ninja Turtles, bro. And I was, you know what I mean? Like, bro, anything Ninja Turtles is like A1 in my book.
A1.
So I didn't give I could lose 1,000 times. I go like, this game is dope. Yeah, this is the coolest game ever, bro. Yeah.
No doubt about it. I think, to be honest, that's my number 5 too.
Oh yeah?
Yes, that's my number 5 too, dog. Number 5 is my
before the show. Oh, nice.
Before the show, yeah, we got matching number 5s in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I believe that was the first game that ever taught me patience. And I think that's why I have so much patience to this day.
Yeah.
Because I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because, like you said, that game was so freaking hard. And the water stage took so many of your damn turtles. And you was hoping to God that you was going to like, Donatello was your best one. Like, Donatello was dead last. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know, I was using Mikey first, then Leo, and Ralph was like, if I'm going to kill somebody off, it was going to be Ralph, because Ralph had the shortest range. And it's like, damn, man, it's like I always die with him. Like, if I'm in a real hard stage and I need to push through, I'm going to use Ralph. But it's like,
I don't know, man. I think Leonardo was my guy actually in the water stage.
Yeah, you just got to make it through that stage. Like, if you make it through that stage, it does get harder. I shit you not.
Yeah.
3 years ago, I beat that game for the first time.
Oh, for real?
Yes. When I tell you, a tear came down my face, dog. I'm not ashamed to say this on this show. Like, I think I cried a little bit. I'm like, this game has haunted me for so long. So long.
You don't have a hold on me anymore.
No.
TMNT for Nintendo.
I exorcised the demon. And Falco's right. He's like, he had the best range and he was used to one shot enemies. So Donatello, he's the one shot enemies. Yeah, he had the best range out of all of them. So you never wanted to like use him or waste him like for anything. So what's your number 4, man?
The OG Zelda is going to be number 4. Yes.
Respect.
OG Zelda.
Respect. Respect.
I played that way later also. I think the second one had already come out by the time I had played the first one.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had like countless hours playing that game, bro. Yeah. And like just exploring, doing whatever. Like it was fun.
Okay. My number 4, man. I was. This the one that really pissed me off, though. This the one that the number 4 really got to me.
Like you didn't know where to put it?
Well, because I knew it belonged on the list, but something else belonged on the list too, and I was like, and I kept interchanging it over and over and over again, and I got to stick by my rule, no honorable mentions, right?
No honorable mentions, yeah.
Got to stick by my rule. All right, Mike Tyson Punch Out made it to my number 4.
Okay.
Mike Tyson Punch Out is there. Now, do you want to know what I kept switching out for that?
Yeah.
Mega Man 2. I kept switching it out. Mega Man 2. That, yeah. But okay. Mike Tyson Punch Out got the edge on that one, man. Like,
bro, I feel you because I put that at my number 3.
Oh, for real?
I know. Yeah, I know. We're going segue into number 3. My number 3 is Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Whoa, word. Okay.
Yeah, Mike Tyson's
not regular Punch Out, but Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, Mike Tyson's the one shot your ass, man. Unless you make it to the second round, then you might have a survive. You got a surviving chance, But it's something about Mike Tyson Punch Out. What you about to say?
That dude said Mega Man 3. He said he likes Mega Man 3 a little bit more than he likes Mega Man 2. I said Mega Man 6. I said Mega Man 6. You said Mega Man 2. You said Mega Man 3.
Hey, listen. Well, I mean, what Falco's saying, look, but Mega Man do belong on the top 10 list.
No doubt.
He does. Like, no doubt about that. It's just unfortunate that he didn't make it on this list because Mike Tyson's Punch Out took that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took that. I gotta. So you said your 3 was Mike Tyson Punch Out. So my number 3 is gonna surprise you, and it's one of my favorite games. And I go back to play it. It's mainly because of the song. Batman: Return of the Joker. That is my number 3.
Oh, Return of the Joker.
Return of the Joker. Yes, bro. Man, I love the music in this joint. Yeah, I love the gameplay in this joint. Batman had a Thule.
Yeah, bro.
Batman had a Thule, dog. Like he had like ready. He was ready. He had different weapons. He had like the star weapon. It was letters. It was like NS. C, which was the most powerful one, and B, which was like your batarangs or whatever. So, Joker was your in person, and once you beat him, actually you fight Joker twice, like second to the last level, and the end. But if you get to the boss level, they don't have a health meter; they have numbers. So if you hit them, the number's gonna go down. You're gonna see it like decrease. You got a number too, so your health bar changes from that to a number in a boss fight, which is unique. I've never seen that before, and I'm like, yo, that's pretty dope. So I still play that one. You never played Batman: Return of the Joker?
Not Return of the Joker. There was another Batman game that I played though. It was like Batman
just regular Batman, right?
Yeah, it was like the regular Batman, but there was like a different title to it. It's like Batman the something, but yeah, it was the first one.
Yeah, so Batman: Return of the Joker, man. What's your number 2, dog? What's your number 2? I'm anxious now. It's getting there.
My number 2 is Super Mario Brothers 3.
Okay. My number and it belongs 2, there.
Yeah, Super Mario Brothers 3. Like, I think that changed the game a little bit. You know what I mean? I think that brought that next, like, okay, like, we got to step our shit up. Like, these motherfuckers got different worlds and shit. They're doing new and they're expanding on it more and more and more. And it's crazy because Super Mario 1, Super Mario 2, Super Mario 3, they all feel like completely different games, bro.
Yeah.
Completely different games. And I feel like that's an example of them just raising the bar. And at that time, I was like, bro, this is the pinnacle. This is supreme fucking video games right here.
I mean, honestly, that was a precursor to Super Mario World on Super Nintendo.
Facts.
So, that's all 3 was. That's all Super Mario World was 3 enhanced. Like with with Yoshi, man. When Yoshi changed the game, man. Yoshi out here, especially the blue one. He said Super Mario Bros. 3 is where it should be. The whole movie premiere.
Oh.
He knows about that wizard, man.
Yeah.
My number 2 though. My number 2 probably gonna send shockwaves though. My number 2 is Super Mario Brothers 2.
Whoa!
That was my jam.
Is there a nostalgic? What is it about 2 that you like 2 to the point where you'd put it at 2 but leave 3 at 6?
So okay.
Whatever you say, bro. Whatever.
Okay, so I played Super Mario Bros. 1. Obviously, that's that was like the first game, right? It had fireballs, fire. I mean, that's the first game that on Nintendo.
Yeah, gotcha.
But the unique thing about Super Mario Bros. 2 is that you get to play other characters. It wasn't just Mario and Luigi. It was Mario, Luigi, Princess, and Toad, but each of them had their own attributes and weaknesses. Like Luigi had that, that floating. Well, it wasn't a float, but he had like that Michael Jordan-esque type of jump.
Yeah.
Princess was the best character, honestly, for most, because she used to float to parts that other characters can't reach.
With her dress, yeah.
Yeah, and Toad was the strongest one because he can pick shit up fast. And the fact that there was no power-ups and it was by your own ingenuity to actually beat the game, that would really kind of resonated with me. And also, it was vastly different than any of the other Mario games. Because honestly and truly,
in the only Mario game?
The only other Mario game, right? But also, it's different from Mario Brothers 3, too. Because 3, you had power-ups and everything. Just like any other Mario game, you had power-ups. But 2, you really didn't have that. You had the star if you hit enough enemies. But you didn't really have, like, you're going to get big, you're going to go do this and that and third. You actually had to work your way through those levels. You could warp, honestly. And it was just different. I like to be different. I like the fact that it was different. So, even when 3 came out, I still gravitated to 2 for whatever reason. But again, every single game on this top 10 list, I will play from start to finish. Yeah, don't give a damn.
No doubt.
But 2, I know 2 is gonna shock people, man.
QP said we use 2 to hold down 3.
Hey, see, I don't know what's up with QP, man. This man, he trolling. QP trolling.
Yes, sir. Hey, man.
But 2 was on point, man. 2 was on point.
Yeah, 2 is 2. I mean, Super Mario Brothers is Super Mario Brothers, man. That's OD. That's goated. That franchise itself is just goated. And just to bring it back to like 1, 2, and 3, where it started is like they're all good games, bro. But that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
My number 1 definitely gonna knock your socks off because I know you probably never heard of this, boy. But go ahead, give me your number 1. Give me your number 1.
Bro, my number 1, bro.
What's up? What you got?
Is motherfucking WWF King of the fucking Ring, bro.
Wait a minute, that was on NES. Whoa. That was on NES,
bro.
That was on NES.
Yes, bro.
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring. Yes, with Bret Hart on the front. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. I don't think I ever had that. I don't think I had that. I don't think I had any wrestling. That was crazy. I never had a wrestling game on NES. That was wild. I just thought about that.
Crazy.
That shit is wild. That shit is wild. I never had a wrestling game on NES. Bro, you're right. King of the Ring had Bret Hart on the front. That is what. Yo, okay. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I had to Google that for a second. I was like, yo.
Lex Luger busted, bro. Busted, broken, bro. You fucking everybody up, dog.
Yeah.
Yo, Bret Hart with this sharpshooter, he was violating, bro.
Okay.
Bret Hart was crazy. And I remember this, right? Me and my boy Ben. I used to go to my boy Ben's crib.
Yeah.
And you remember Crazy Bones back in the day?
Yeah,
the little things that you shoot at each other and shit like that. Yo, we used to go into his hallway, shoot Crazy Bones, like slam Pogs and play King of the Ring, bro. That was our day, and that was life. It was never it was the best. That was peak
life right there.
Yo, you ain't got to worry about shit, but just having fun, bro. And yo, we used to throw them shits, bro. And yo, King of the Ring, that game is goated to me. That's still to this day my favorite wrestling game of all time. And I do love playing wrestling games, bro. King of the Ring, WWF King of the Ring, number 1 to me all time.
Okay, so my number 1 is from Capcom. Mm-hmm. And it's Street Fighter 2010, the Final Fight. That, and I know, where you looking? I don't think I ever played that. Yeah,
I don't think I ever played.
Bro, let me tell you something. This shit right here. This shit right
here.
This shit is goated, cuz I'm telling you right now. If you never played, I know Geek Corner. If y'all haven't, I know y'all haven't played this game. This was like a hidden gem. I got this for my birthday. Like I didn't know what it was, and then one of the kids, I don't know this kid from Campaign. He just was at my birthday party. He just bust in. He was like, yo, I know this game, I know this game, man. You got to beat it. You got to hit the enemy 100 times to beat him. Like me as a kid, right? 100 is a lot. I'm like 100 times. I got to hit this dude 100 times. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 100.
Like, so I pop this thing in, right, and the music got you. Like it put you in that mode, bro. It was like it's cyberpunkish. It's real cyberpunkish. Think Mega Man, but muscular and on steroids. Like it was I know. Let me see what Falco said. Appreciate y'all top NES picks. I'm out, but appreciate you, Falco. Sure. Appreciate you.
Thank you as always.
But yeah, man, bro. So to put in perspective, ironically, your character is Ken. That's the name of the character, and they talk about the Street Fighter circuit and all that, right?
Yeah.
So the only Street Fighter game that came out was Street Fighter 1, and that was in the arcades, and you had Ken and Ryu, and there was no other sequels after that. There was nothing,
Mm-hmm.
So from that standpoint, he was like, oh well, Ken was the king of the Street Fighter circuit, and his best friend Troy, someone broke into his lab, turned him into a pile of jelly. That was literally verbatim, or whatever. Mm-hmm. And Ken is going to investigate, and he enhanced his body with cybernetic enhancements, where he can shoot like plasma beams out of his arms.
Oh, wait! Is that the platformer? That's not a fighting game. That's the platformer, right?
It's a platformer.
Was there like a level in there where there was like these little sand things that were like going through, and he'd have to go on these sand waves and shit like that?
Yeah,
or if he was like in the sand and there was like these little earthworms like trying to get you.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Yo, I remember that game.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
that is my comfort game, bro. Like everybody got their comfort game. They can just sit there and vibe and play.
Yeah.
I can speed run through that bitch because I'm playing it. I played it so much. It's the music, it's the action in the game. I've never seen a Nintendo game move like that. It was just so in your face, and I was like, "Yo, this is unlike anything I ever played on Nintendo." And
I do. I think I remember that. And there was, I don't know why, but Target something Target. Was there like somebody named Target or something like that? Or
yeah. So it always say Target, Alien versus Ken, and then the stage will start.
Yeah, and that's what it was.
Yeah. So it might be a scrolling stage, or you might run across the stage, or you just might be straight up in a boss fight against that boss. But it's like flying scorpions, like a flying scorpion alien, mm-hmm. like the sandworm deal that you was talking about. It's just that music, dog. Like you had so many power-ups. Also, the more capsules that you get, the longer range your plasma beams were. But you can't take a hit though because the shit gets shorter. And then you had this kick power up where if you black flip, it did like a flash kick and it like do damage to the enemy in front of you. Or you had this beam behind you that was watching your back. So if anybody was to touch it, they'll catch the hit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yo, bro, I remember that.
Bro,
I even think I remember the final boss, bro.
Who's the final boss? Who you guys the final boss?
I don't remember who or like what the motherfucker's name was, but I remember it like being this big fucking blob human guy face.
Yes.
Sticking out of a whole bunch of bubbles or some shit like that.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. But it's a spoiler though. But it's more of like a spoiler because everything came together at the end of the game because it did like a little cutscene and they were like, oh shit, it was you the whole time, that kind of shit. And then like I'm gonna have to ice you, bro. I gotta kill you.
You leave me no choice, bro. You leave me no choice.
No choice, man. But yeah, that's my list, man.
That was a good list, man. No, that was a good list. We had some of the same stuff on there, but I don't feel like I'm not mad at your list at all.
Yeah, me neither. Not with yours. I'm not mad at yours, man. At least you got Mega Man on there, man. It was tough taking Mega Man 2 off there and replacing it with Punch Out, but it's just what it was. Yeah.
Mega Man had to be there, bro.
It had to be there, man. Had to be there. But check it. We got some Xbox news out here.
Go ahead and lead it off, Erskine. Go ahead, Ersmack. Lead it off.
All right. So
what the fuck Xbox talking about now?
So Microsoft abandons Redfall and cancels DLC after shutting developer Arcane Austin down. So it says Microsoft has closed down the aforementioned Arcane Austin, Hi-Fi Rush developer Tango Gameworks, and Alpha Dog Studios, maker of the mobile game Mighty Doom. Roundhouse Games will be absorbed by Elder Scrolls Online developer ZeniMax Online Studios. Now, IGN has asked both Microsoft and Bethesda for comment, and in an email to the staff sent by Matt Booty, head of Xbox Game Studios, Microsoft blamed the cuts of reprioritization of titles and resources. The email verified by IGN also mentioned the end of development of Redfall. Nobody gives a shit about Redfall, but either way,
who cares?
Redfall previous update will be its last as we end all development on the game. I will tell you this: Hi-Fi Rush is the biggest L though, because that was a sleeper.
They went right behind it right after they cut the studio and was like, "We need more games like Hi-Fi Rush."
Man, why you shooting yourselves, man? Why you shooting yourselves in the foot?
What you talking about? And reprioritizing what titles, bro?
Yeah.
What title are you talking about?
Elder Scrolls, maybe?
So you cut 4 studios for Elder Scrolls?
Redfall, though, I mean, like, Redfall was trash. Like, I played Redfall. Yeah, that was dumpster fire.
I feel that, you know what I'm saying? But like they're making you games. They're making you games. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not making games for anybody else. And that was my point earlier, bro. It's like these I guess publishers put these development companies in a box.
Yeah.
They put them in a box. Why are you selling your game only here? Like, yeah, it's exclusive. Yeah, it's good for the platform that they're playing the game on, but that shit is ass for you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're cutting your market into thirds. Probably at best. That's so stupid. You know what I'm saying? And like, if any of them were left, like, they would just jump ship and just make games and just have it open for anybody to play, or at least put that shit on Steam. Put it somewhere. They're losing money and they're looking at Microsoft like, oh, how could you do this? Bitch, you did that. You did that.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean? Like, I understand, like, you know, there's a market and shit like that, but bro, you got to play the game too, bro. Like, the game of business is not to just like stay afloat and have somebody else like pay your bill, bro. Like, it's to make money and to lock yourself with Xbox and Microsoft, of all of them, is crazy to me. And like this, and to me, honestly, maybe hot take, this is like a blessing in disguise for them, because they're going to find a new way and they're going to find a community that wants to support them in whatever they do, and they'll find their way back. Best of luck to them, but that's your own fucking dumbass fault, and I hope you got a lessons learned book.
I mean, with Arcane Studios, like with Redfall, like that was a fumble. Like that was a fumble. If I ever saw Hi-Fi Rush, though, that was a sleeper giant. That was a sleeper because it was innovative, it was creative, and this game received high praise. And I don't think, like, with Microsoft and the developers, I guess it didn't meet their personal goal or whatever the case may be, but bump that, man. Like, this game is super positive in reviews. Like, everybody wants to play this damn game, and Hi-Fi Rush is your positive note. Why would you shoot yourselves and say, nah, we're going to kill this developer that create this great game that everybody likes? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, Redfall, understand. Not going to make much of a fuss about it. Whatever with that. but
yeah.
But Hi-Fi Rush though, man, why would you do that? Like, I mean, if anything, the developer can be like you said, the developers can be like, yo, let's go to Steam, let's go to Sony, let's see what's up over there. Like, you know, unless there's contracts, you know, if they're contracts, and you know, US are well in that standpoint.
Yeah, unless there's contracts, and then you got you know Xbox Game Pass, how shit, you know, and they got your game out there for free. And is like, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. Like, you know, it's great that people are playing your game, but get your game out there, bro. Don't be like, oh yeah, you can't, you know, this game is only for. I'll never get that. I'll never understand that. I'll never understand how like that exclusivity and how that helps developers in creating better games. Yeah. That just helps these platforms make more money, and that shit is stupid. These consoles to make more money, and that shit is stupid.
Yeah. The only positive thing,
the ball's in their court.
It is, and I think the only positive thing Xbox has at this point is the Game Pass, because there are games that.
Bro, they all got streaming platforms, bro. The Xbox ain't no different. They all have streaming platforms.
Bro, your facial expression told it all.
Bro.
It told it all just now, bro.
Xbox Game Pass. Bro, if I hear Game Pass one more time, bro.
I mean, they got some legit stuff on Game Pass. Like, they got some some stuff. But if you think about it, like, okay, Game Pass and PlayStation Plus, I mean, both of those could be a lot better. You know, we know that. Like, we know that. But
bro, just go to Steam. That's all I'm saying. Like, put your games out for people, the people that want to play your game and want to support your game and shit like that. You know, like the consoles are dumb. That shit needs to go. That shit needs to go. That shit is over with. Consoles are dumb. That shit is over with. Go look, and like again, like consoles, if you have like a dedicated part of your house that, like, you know, that you play video games in and shit like that, that's one thing, you know, but and it's cost effective, you know, getting a console is cost effective.
Yeah, no doubt.
So like I get that, but bro, like that the PlayStation went on sale last week, so I went and got that, right? Like, I didn't for real, but let's just say, right, the PlayStation went on sale last week, so I went and scooped that. Or my boy had one, and I scooped one for the low, right?
Yeah. And
now you can't play this game, like, and the same is true for Steam, right? There's some games that you can't play on Steam.
No,
but if it was just like you pick your device that you want to game on and you game on it.
Yeah.
That opens the market big time, bro. That opens the market for other consoles. That opens the market for gaming systems. That opens the market for hardware. That opens the market for all type of different shit. You know what I'm saying? People can market their own gaming laptops for, like, you know, that market doesn't need to be controlled by Dell and Asus and MSI, you know, like that market, it doesn't need to be controlled by them. So I think in general, developers and studios being upset that they're being shut down by the platform that's hosting their content is like, you put yourself in a box.
Yeah. I think I'm a little conflicted because, you know, I've been a console gamer like the great majority of my life. So up until recently, like maybe 2-3 years ago, I hopped on Steam, and Steam is a game changer for sure. Like, they have sales all the time, and like discounted, like heavy discount sales, like crazy.
And not bullshit games either. Not bullshit games. These are like legit AAA titles.
Yeah.
And some of them are new.
And it's crazy, man. It's like, and it's not because the game suck. It's just because Steam got some sales going on. And like, you know, I do see those sales. I put it like this: Steam is number one when it comes to those sales. You know what I'm saying? Like those discounted sales or whatever. And, you know, I still got my PS4, And oftentimes I do see sales too. But in those sales, I don't want to play the majority of them games. It's like, yeah, it's whatever. But I might see something that might catch my attention. Like, boom, I got it. So, I'm a little conflicted because I do feel like consoles is still needed in that case. Like I said, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, like that game is the only reason why I will go out and get a PS5. I haven't said that, but I haven't got a PS5 yet. But that would be the only reason, because any other games that's out, it's on Steam, right? And my laptop is powerful enough to take care of that. So so I ain't really.
And then you got a bunch of indie games to play from. You know what I mean? And those indie games are great. Yo, you ever played My Friend Pedro?
No, I haven't. I haven't heard of that.
Yo, my friend Pedro is like the story of a dude. He's like he's an assassin, but he's a banana. And like he goes through these stages, and bro, some of the combos you can get off are crazy, bro. That is a fun ass, like, quick action-packed 2D shooter. You gotta check that out.
So I feel like Xbox's biggest gamble was Starfield, and it didn't pay off well for them because it was Bethesda, but some people was like, it's just another Bethesda game. I mean, obviously Fallout. Listen, the hatred is so real that, the CEO, Phil Spencer over at Xbox, and Fallout 76, they went to Phil Spencer's town and nuked that bitch. In the game. They nuked it like 8 hours ago. They nuked that thing. Damn. It was like a big red dot, like on a Fallout 76 map. And they went over there and nuked that joint.
Damn.
I like, yo, there's some vitriol. There's some hatred.
Yeah, bro, that's toxic as fuck.
It's very toxic. Like, let me go to this man's town and nuke
it. Kill everyone, dude. Women, children, dogs, hamsters, don't matter, bro. Everybody
completely demolish it.
Yeah, so because of this man.
But I truly believe Xbox can for sure bounce back because it is a computer company. You know what I mean? So I saw that, bro. It can't bounce back. I'm serious. Like, it can't, because I mean, when Xbox first started, like the original Xbox, go back to it. It was really a computer. That's really what it was.
Right. And if that's what you mean, yeah, you're right. If Xbox just goes and they're just like, bro, Xbox comes out with computers because we're Microsoft and that's our brand. And like, that's what we're coming out with gaming computers now. The new Xbox are now laptops. Bro, that shit would be crazy, bro. With Windows 11 on it already. It could have its own operating system. Yeah. Right. But it could have its own OS, and it has a library similar to Steam's, and they switch up their entire fucking business model and the way they sell games to imitate something like what Steam has.
Yes. And I mean, that thing will sell like hotcakes, in my opinion.
I'd buy one.
Right. It'll sell like hotcakes. And I mean, the console wars to me is dead. And it started with Nintendo and Sega. And that is the true console wars. Like, you had to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? You was either over here or you was over here, and there was different games for different things. And if it was the same game for different consoles, there was different versions of them on one or the other, and you had to decide which one was it better on. You know what I'm saying? So, with Xbox and PlayStation, Xbox, for the most part, has been graphically superior. But that wasn't a selling point. PlayStation had, listen, we got these games, we got these exclusives, underline exclusives, and here's what you can play. Good over exclusives. Here. Good exclusive. Right. So Halo just went to the wayside, and Gears of War was your thing, and then we talked about it last week with Gears of War 6, which that might be something that's good. But I blew your mind last week when I was saying Halo could have easily been Helldivers. Could have easily been Helldivers.
Yeah, bro, that shit would have been crazy, bro.
Man,
imagine fighting a hive like that.
Easy. Covenant, Flood, like other Spartans that just turn rogue.
I said the Hive, like I'm talking about Destiny right now. But yeah.
Hey, exactly. Listen. Hey, Destiny on your mind, bro. Destiny on your mind. It's all right. It's all right.
It is on my mind.
But Xbox got to rebound, man, because it's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for them.
I don't.
And also it's not looking good for Sony either, man, because Sony got bullied by Helldivers players.
Oh yeah, they sure did too. They was like, do what?
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. But Helldivers, what did they do? They found a way to do it in the most managed, democratic way possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they held a vote on Twitter.
Yeah.
Now the vote, it wasn't for that specifically. The vote was for whether or not to delay the war bond that was supposed to drop tomorrow.
Today, actually.
Today. Yeah, today. Yeah. Whether to release it today or to delay it, because someone on the team thought that it may be tone deaf to put this out at the time. And from what I got from it was that for them to put it out when knowing that some people weren't going to be able to play the game.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Bro, that alone should make this thing a game of the year candidate. If it's not a game of the year candidate, it damn sure should be now, because I haven't heard of any developer going to social media and asking the people that ask to play this game, how do you feel about us releasing this DLC? Like, is it tone deaf? Do you want us to delay it until we hash this Sony thing out, or do you want us to pump it out? It's out today, because obviously the people spoken. Like, we want this shit. We want the war bonds. We still gonna play this. So, and that speaks volumes to me as a player, because typically a publisher don't give a damn.
Right.
So to see that, to put it in context for the listeners, when you purchase Helldivers 2 on Steam, there was something that says about the PSN link, right? But they put it on the back burner because they was working out like any other cakes, like any little things, patches and stuff like that, and that's what they was doing. So now that the game is stable, or whatever the case may be, because it always was, they were like, okay, now use your PSN link. Okay. And people was like, oh shit, like, yo, I'm not comfortable with doing that. And I can hear two sides of it. One side is like, yo, this thing been here the whole time since day one. Why you acting pissy about it? Or it only gonna take you 5 minutes to ask you to create a PSN account. You don't necessarily have to have a PlayStation to do a PSN account. You can just do what you do. But on the other end, certain countries don't have PSN. So that means they're not going to be able to play the game, period, after a certain date. Right. And with Steam, I think 2 months of playing the game, you can't get a refund. But Steam was like, yo, we're going to give you this refund because you can't play the game anymore. You played it for a couple months and you can't play it. So also, one of the developers asked him, led a campaign to review bomb Helldivers, and immediately it went whoop. It did this number, and obviously, the community spoke up and it brought the ratings back up again, or whatever case. They literally bullied Sony and they're saying, you know what? Nah, change our mind. Nah, leave it at what it was, because
it's not required anymore.
Nah, it's not required anymore. They won. They literally won. They literally won.
That's what's up. I mean, you got to first of all, you're already like a live maintenance game. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I already feel like you're at a disadvantage. You're already taking a huge risk. You know what I'm saying? You got a great response. You have people playing your game, people wanting to play your game, wanting more content from you. It makes sense to let those people play the game when they want to play the game. So those people in those other countries that don't have access to the PlayStation Network and stuff, they want to play that game, bro. Let them play the game, bro. That's the reason why you made the game. Let people play the game. And that's the same thing with all these other developers that I'm talking about. not locking into one platform, bro. Like, let people play your game, bro. That's what you made it for people to play it. Like, I don't get it,
bro. They were like, yo, it's for security. Like, security? You talking about security? Like, all those security breaches that Sony had? Like, you know, this is the point. It was like, that was the other thing, too. It was like, yo, why would we need to give you this information and shit, bro? For motherfuckers to go out here and hack my shit. Because Sony had security breaches before.
So to get a PSN account, you need to pay for it?
No.
No, right? No.
Nah, it's just like a 5-minute registration.
But if you want to get PS Plus or whatever, you got to pay for that. Gotcha.
Yeah. But if it's like for me, I got Helldivers 2 on Steam. So I already got a PSN account. Like, I already have that.
Yeah, me too.
That's not a problem for me. And I got a PlayStation, so I automatically got an account. So
I thought you had to link it from the jump. I linked it at the very, very, very beginning, thinking that it was required already.
Yeah, it wasn't. And perhaps I did and didn't realize I did. But, and I get that side of the argument, but, you know, but there are countries that play Helldivers to heavy. And you losing a significant play account if you go through with this. And I think they realized that. And I was like, yo, we really about to torpedo a game because we just want somebody to link their shit.
Right.
Like, that was like, you willing to do that? Like, that greed going to hit you right here? Like, you're not going to get paid anymore. At least I don't think.
Right. Don't let Sony do that to your game like that.
No. And they won. They won. I never heard of a community beating Sony. And they did. They beat Sony. I was like,
that's how it was done. That's how you do it.
That's freaking wild, man. But our thing is, publishers need to leave developers the fuck alone. Let them create gems and leave it at that. Like, don't release 100% of the game. Release 30%. We're gonna charge them for DLCs for the rest of the way. Longevity.
That's crazy to me, bro. Like, bro, what are you making games for?
Yeah.
What are you making games for, bro? Like, are you making games just like so you can make money, or like do you want people to have fun playing your games so you can sell more games?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, do you only want certain people to play your games, or do you want everybody to play your games? Like, how much money are you trying to make? It only makes sense. And I guess like these publishers make their money by getting these exclusive deals and stuff like that. I guess. Yeah. I don't know how that works, but like it doesn't make sense to me, and they need to quit that shit. They really do need to quit that shit. They need to just go ahead and put their shit on the Steam cloud and let people fucking enjoy their games.
I have a love-hate relationship with DLCs, because especially with fighting game DLCs. Guilty Gear just had one for Slayer. I'm like, how long Guilty Gear been out? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was just gonna say that. Like, I can't believe they still got DLC coming out.
But I mean, for the latest one, right? For the latest Guilty Gear. But the shit is so long of a gap between DLCs. Like, one character coming to the game is not going to say, oh shit, let me go play Guilty Gear again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You got to close that gap up a little bit. Like, you can't just like spread this thing out like 6 months at a time or whatever the case may be. Like, you can't do that. And I think since Helldivers 2 is a live service game, we got several updates, several balancing patches, several war bonds. And as a live service game, you got to keep it interesting. You got to keep doing what you're doing. That's the only pitfall of a live service game. You got to keep people interested for an extended period of time, and you got to change some game modes and stuff like that. But so far, Helldivers have been keeping up. But DLCs, man, like, just like you said, put out a complete game, because eventually, if you take too long with these DLCs, we're gonna put it on the backlog and jump on the next one. Like, that's just what's gonna happen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But look, I think you're frozen.
I think Edge crashed on me.
Oh, did you say Edge? As in Microsoft Edge?
Yep.
Where that Chrome at, dog? Where that Google Chrome at, dog?
Yeah. Yep, I'm pulling that up right now. They did your boy dirty.
Come on, man. You know better than to use Edge, bro. You know better than to use Edge, man. Well, Boogie Blends will be back momentarily. But yeah. So the thing is, like with DLCs, I know how you guys feel about it because it takes entirely too long for DLCs to come out. I will say that games like Destiny does a good job with DLCs. Now, are all DLCs good? No, it's not. But as far as the time of the DLCs, because typically with DLCs with games like Destiny, it's like another addition to the game, like it's another game or whatever. I think what I was saying to Geek Corner Boogie is that
before I got dropped. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
before Microsoft fucked me. Oh yeah, I'm back. Yeah, what were we talking about?
I said Destiny put out good DLCs as far as their timing. Like they're,
Oh yeah. I guess. I mean, they're about to drop a new one now, and like the last one was in February, like 3 months ago. So I mean,
yeah, Final Shape, yeah, Final Shape's on the way.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten. Was it Lightfall?
Yeah, Lightfall. Yeah,
I said the current one. I haven't gotten that one, and like this new one. But I like, there's a lot of it I haven't played yet, so I think that's fine.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go through that.
A lot of story I got to go through.
Yeah. That's the thing. But listen, to the Destiny players out there, man, if you put in time since day one, my hats off to y'all. Much respect to y'all. I hope and pray that when Final Shape comes out, you get the storybook ending that you want, because you put in some years of grinding, of years of hard work, years of raids, crucibles, nightfalls. Man, what else? Strikes, gambits, like so
Dungeons, much. Raids, all of that, yeah.
All that, right? And it was like, man, listen, I hope the Final Shape, like, do its due diligence. Like, if, and this is for the developers that created Final Shape, that's working on Final Shape. Y'all better make sure that thing is 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Bungie doesn't have the greatest
never
track
recover.
So what? They don't have Bungie doesn't have the greatest track record when it comes to that. But to be fair, like that whole like Destiny community and the way that they be fucking talking to Bungie is crazy, bro. They be talking to Bungie reckless, bro. That shit.
As they should.
But as they should, bro. And if Bungie would take a page, from what Helldivers, what's the name of their studio again?
Arrowhead.
Arrowhead.
Yeah.
If they were to take, a page out of their book, I feel like they would do a lot better, bro. And I don't think that it's hard asks either. Like a lot of them are not hard asks, and like I'm not saying do everything that the fans say, because the fans will ruin the game. Also, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
But like, if it makes sense and you have enough people complaining about it and people have like legitimate arguments about it and views about it, bro, like just listen, bro, just do that shit. It's not, and because a lot of those things are not hard asks, bro.
No, not at all. But check it, man. That is our show for today, man, and we will be back now. Also, to the Geek Corner members, if you're not subscribed to our Patreon, you might want to go ahead and subscribe to our Patreon, because this month is drawing month. So if you're in the $5 tier and $15 tier, you automatically enter into the drawing, and we will be choosing another item to give to give to you. And Boogie Blend's already smiling because we already know we're going to give away, but we ain't going to announce that quite yet. But that's for the Patreon members only. Also for the Patreon members, in the $15 tier, myself, Boogie Blends, Vivo, and Alvin, we will be doing an uncut, uncensored show on Patreon only, because if the content that we're gonna put out on the Patreon, we will not get monetized if we go on YouTube. But you know what I'm saying. But we still will be talking about nerd culture, geek culture, and all the stuff in between: anime, pro wrestling, video games, all that shit, all that good stuff. So we're definitely gonna be covering that stuff. So
yes, sir.
You got anything else? Oh, what you say? Oh yeah, I can't wait either, man. And also, can't wait for that, bro. Yeah, we will be having libations and lettuce.
That part. And lettuce. The devil's kind. Yeah. The devil's kind. Yeah, man. So, man, we definitely appreciate y'all vibing with us tonight.
Yeah.
Every Thursday, it's a pleasure. We love when you guys chime in. We love talking to you guys. Deuce, always a pleasure having you here. QP, thanks for being here. Thanks for engaging in the conversation with us and everything.
Yeah.
And hopefully there's a lot more of that going forward. So until next week, my fellow nerds, wash your ass.
Wash your ass.